Woodrow Wilson, the 28th President of the United States, remains a complex and captivating figure in American history. A scholar who transitioned to the political arena, Wilson brought his idealism and intellect to the forefront of national leadership. His presidency, spanning from 1913 to 1921, witnessed significant domestic reforms and America's decisive entry into World War I. Wilson's legacy continues to be debated, his achievements lauded, and his shortcomings scrutinized. Wilson's presidency was marked by a deep belief in progressive ideals and a vision of America's role on the world stage. His eloquence and academic background set him apart from his predecessors, while his unwavering principles often led to political battles. Understanding Woodrow Wilson requires delving into his background, his accomplishments, and the tumultuous times in which he governed. Born in Virginia in 1856, Woodrow Wilson's early life was steeped in the aftermath of the Civil War. He excelled academically, eventually earning a doctorate in political science from Johns Hopkins University. Wilson's career path led him to academia, where he became a respected scholar and university president. However, politics beckoned, and he transitioned from the world of ideas to the realm of practical governance. In 1910, Wilson was elected governor of New Jersey, a testament to his growing political acumen. As governor, he championed progressive reforms, tackling issues like corruption and workers' rights. His success in New Jersey propelled him to the national stage, and in 1912, he secured the Democratic nomination for President of the United States. Wilson's presidency ushered in an era of significant domestic reforms. The Federal Reserve Act of 1913 established a central banking system, providing greater stability to the American economy. The Clayton Antitrust Act of 1914 strengthened regulations against monopolies, promoting fair competition in the marketplace. Wilson's progressive agenda extended to labor rights, with the enactment of laws addressing child labor and establishing an 8-hour workday for railroad workers. These reforms reflected Wilson's belief in using the power of the federal government to address social and economic inequalities. He saw government as a force for good, capable of improving the lives of ordinary Americans. Wilson's domestic achievements laid the groundwork for future progressive movements and continue to shape the relationship between government and the economy in the United States. Despite his domestic successes, Wilson's presidency was also marked by significant challenges. The outbreak of World War I in Europe in 1914 presented a major foreign policy crisis. Initially, Wilson advocated for American neutrality, but the escalating conflict and attacks on American ships by German submarines forced his hand. In 1917, the United States entered World War I on the side of the Allies. Wilson's decision to enter the war was not without controversy. Many Americans opposed intervention in a European conflict. However, Wilson argued that America had a moral obligation to defend democracy and freedom. He rallied the nation behind the war effort, casting it as a crusade to make the world safe for democracy. The war had a profound impact on American society, leading to increased government power, social change, and the emergence of the United States as a global power. Following the armistice in 1918, Wilson played a leading role in shaping the post-war world. He traveled to Paris to participate in the peace negotiations, where he championed the creation of the League of Nations. The League was envisioned as an international organization dedicated to preventing future wars through diplomacy and collective security. While the Treaty of Versailles, which formally ended the war, incorporated the League of Nations, it also contained punitive measures against Germany that many historians argue contributed to the rise of fascism in the 1930s. Furthermore, the U.S. Senate, wary of international entanglements, ultimately rejected American participation in the League of Nations. Despite this setback, Wilson's vision of international cooperation left an indelible mark on the world, inspiring future efforts at global governance.